Wait, is it back? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? You can? Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Can you hear the music? Okay. Well, howdy, y'all. I don't know if that's me or if that's Twitch, but I guess we'll find out as the stream progresses. Well, how's everybody doing? It's only been like 2 weeks since I've seen you. I feel like I'm struggling already. Hey, Misty. 2 weeks is a lot. It was a lot. Why you left-handed streaming? I guess you're having issues with your right. Well, you could say that. Yeah, I think I'm recovering well still. We vibing? Let's see. Well, hi. I'd wave with the other one, but I have to like drag it into view. So, yeah, that's why I'm left-handed. Is it's like I could put my right hand on the tablet, but I'd have to really like only use my shoulder to do art. I think that'd be too much. So, just easier not to. But I did these already with my left hand, so you know, I'm trying. You'll draw. You'll draw for me. Oh, hey, a cute dragon. Just learn to use the left only. I mean, I think these 2 weeks have encouraged me that maybe I should be a little bit more ambidextrous, you know? Like maybe it's not the best choice to only do everything with your right hand. When you have this perfectly good left hand. It is funny though, like doing things. It's like, I don't know. There's all these weird other connections I feel like is going on. It's like I'm asking something that's foreign to do something and I'm just trying my best. It's like, it's not me, it's it. I don't know if y'all have had any experience with that. Where do I get off? I don't know. You're right. I hope you have a healthy recovery. Thank you. I mean, I think it's going well. I would say so. I have a big brace on and it goes like up to here. I put a sweater on because it looks gross. It looks gross to me. You know, it's like the little like mummy hand. But yeah. Forced ambidextrous, also great for your brain. So I've heard it's not when you're a child, right? Or is it? You're a real trooper, thank you. I mean, I feel bad. I could have probably streamed earlier, but I don't know. I feel like my life has been a blur. These last 2 weeks have felt like a month, but they also felt like not that long. But they felt like a long, long time. And I don't know, I just didn't feel normal. I just felt I described it as I felt like an NPC, you know? Just kind of existing for a future time that I don't have this brace on. But the pixel art helped. I feel like after the first like 4 days, I finally started I was just so desperate to do art. I did some sketches. Like, hold on. Maybe I can show. Fine. I'm not even gonna bother. I did a sketch, like an actual drawing sketch with my left hand, and it started out badly, but as the pixels have gotten better, the left hand has gotten better. That's your live? You are an NPC? $100 for a signature. I feel like that'd be... So it's not a hard cast. There is a hard, like a hard part of it, but this is all like fabric. That's true, Gotchi Grass. It's because I'm inconsistent. You're right on time, probably. Yeah, since you've seen me around, yeah. I do need help with my brain. I think probably less helpful as a kid because you're already so neuroplastic. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard you're supposed to start with brushing your teeth, and I'll tell you, that's like a very bizarre, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what it even looks like I have makeup on, maybe my lips, because I did that, but I attempted eyeliner with my left hand. So I tried. They're called neon tetras. After your right hand heals, will you be occasionally drawing with your left hand? I think I will, because these aren't that bad. You know? And it was kind of neat to make art with my hand and it not hurt. I was like, wow. Pretty cool. But yeah, so I did MB's character Jack. I did. Oh, see, I'm using my left hand on the mouse, and that's a struggle. I should probably just take the pen. You should get angelfish. I feel like angelfish are very like fancy and sometimes difficult to keep. Are glad to see me again. Aw, I'm happy to be here. Like I said, I wanted to stream more. I just didn't. You know, I do a lot of like not doing the things I want to do, while also being able to do the things I want to do. It's a problem. You'd get one of these? Well, I may be interested in trying to take some commissions. So I'll also be honest with y'all. I've been doing this on my iPad and I'm not on my iPad and I don't know how to stream on my iPad. So I was like, hopefully these go okay. I'll say the biggest issue is I gotta like reach over with my left hand and hit the space bar to like pan around. But I started with Ramona. Pixie pixel art? Yep. Hanging out with both hands got us one-handers feeling as envious as people who only speak one language. Frank Frazetta had to learn to draw with his left hand after he suffered a stroke. Really? I didn't know that. I think you need a capture card to iPad stream. So you're a badass now? There's a Atmir TV that basically streams your stream that you screen capture. Okay, I think I've done that one before, but I was wondering if there was like a better way of doing it. I mean, I don't think that was that bad, but I guess I don't know. Yeah. 5K player free to stream Procreate using AirPlay. Okay, is that what I've done? Maybe that's what I've done. That's it. I've only ever heard of Air Server. It's not AirPlay, it's Air Server. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of like, I won't say doom scrolling, but I have been watching a lot of YouTube, and I think like watching I've watched a lot of pixel art videos, and some of the ones I like, I mean, they use Photoshop, so I'm like, maybe I should like learn how to use Photoshop. I did an animation. Let me see if I can easily pull it up or not. YouTubing, I know. I don't use TikTok. Let's see. I'll do this. I don't know if this will like show up okay, but see. Oh, kind of. Ugh. See? Wow. But that's what I've done. And I did that using just Procreate, and I feel like it'd be a little bit, I don't know. I don't know what's best. I don't know if it should ever feel easy to do the animation, but I will say that wasn't fairly intuitive, minus the fact that like, I don't know, maybe there wasn't enough like control. Aspirite, I already have Aspirite actually, but I will say Aspirite is very not, I feel like, one-handed friendly. It'd be fine for a left hand, but for one hand, it's not great. Why is that, Squeegee? I've seen another iPad artist use it. Oh, and Elgato Capturing has that iPad mirroring as well. Huh. Well, I don't have to play them, but I mean, for the most part, I play a lot of DMCA music. But since I don't have it in the recordings, not usually an issue. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Bikake, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. How's it going? The new album? Is it a new? Did they make a new album? Okay, that's what I was listening to then today. I was really enjoying that. How's it going, B? I've missed your streams. I didn't say that, but like that's what I was gonna say. Still doing pixel art. I'm gonna try. So I've been saving it because I've done these so far, but I wanted to draw, you know, Rex. You pay for Spotify? But they're pretty small pixels. But I think I assume Rex would probably be the better choice to do instead of Rusty. I mean, I'm just doing my OCs right now at this point, I feel. Trying to get more experience. I'll tell you. The leg positioning, that is not a very easy process, and I think y'all get to witness how much of a struggle it is. You've dug a hole for yourself now. People are gonna want you to make a video game. I've let's see. I might be able to just pull it up on my iPad because nah, that's gonna be too much work. So the thing is about like pixel art, from what I'm understanding, is you get your like angles, right? You have your isometric, your top down, or your side scroller, right? And so like the pixels I'm drawing right now are a lot more of a side scroller type of angle. I'm also keeping it limited because when it gets a little too artistic, my left hand struggles. Pixel art visual novel. That's my hope, is like with my right hand, I could maybe do more of the like artsy sketching and then like swap to the left hand and do the pixels, because they're not terribly hard for me. I think if I zoom in more though, it's gonna get weird. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty awful, right? All the like lines. I don't know if there's like a way for me to like hide those. Unless that's not that bad, right? Y'all let me know. Is that bad? Does it look bad? Why are you learning pixel art? It's mostly just because I needed to have an outlet for my mind. I was losing it. And I tried drawing with my left hand and it was depressing. And so I tried to just be like, well, I think I came across like a Instagram artist who does like pixel art. And I was like, maybe I could do something like that. I'm sorry. I need to like move my tablet maybe. There is, you go to view grid. View. Oh, show. Okay. That's probably better for stream to not have that. But yeah, I have to like reach over. It's telling you to learn Blender. Well, good news is, for me, is I'm gonna get the brace off on Monday. So I won't have to be so limited. I love pixel art. It's been getting really big lately, and it's dope seeing that so many artists are creating with it. I like pixel art too, a lot. One of the things, as far as like, I guess, creating art and stuff with pixel art, I like that the animation, to me, seems way easier than trying to do like actual hand animation, or I guess traditional. What do you call it? 2D? Just 2D animation. To me, it seems a lot easier. I mean, it is so far. So I don't know. That's kind of a cool thing to be able to maybe do. I have a few pictures, the ones I was going to show, but I can't really because it's on my iPad. But I was venturing to not just do what is it? I was trying to not just do the like isometric or top-down views. I wanted to try and do like actual 2-point perspective. So I tried that, and I was able to like set up a grid to just like draw all the lines where I need them. And then I was thinking, I have like a fancy background now. I could just add pixels and then kind of do. Bikake actually showed me how to do it, but even just doing the animation still would have been too hard for me. So now that I have pixels, I feel like I could actually make a full scene with like all the little like things wiggling in the background, you know? You like seeing the pixel grid or hiding it? I normally look at it, but I feel like the Photoshop one was pretty intense. So I hit it. I was like, hey, empty washer. Same here. It's much simpler, but it doesn't lose the appeal when it comes to animation, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I think it has like a nice is it nostalgia, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so I'll tell you the worst part is it's like I gotta go to like I'll just drag it closer so I don't have to reach over so far. But I have to like use the eyedropper more. I can't just like I don't even remember. I feel like I'm just gonna have to hope muscle memory kicks in. How to do art. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna try and draw Rex. This is like a good color, and I also need to come on, use the pencil tool. Not with that. A single. I didn't think about this, but I don't have like brushes specifically for this. But I think if I just use the one pixel. Okay, yeah, there we go. All these doubles. Maybe if I put my like the Artweaver thing in my lap, maybe I can use my left hand for it. I feel like that's putting too much pressure. They pay tribute to the original Mario. Oh. Last company I worked with made River City Girls. It was you're fortunate to do some 2D animations. Oh, really? You do 2D? I mean, I'm gonna assume you do 2D animations. That's pretty sick. Animation is like so cool to me. But oh my goodness, it's too big brain for me. I'll tell you. I'm probably just gonna like. You know, instead of control Z, and I probably also need to like try and do what is it? Erasing. That's right. Yeah, right. That's all you ever do. I know, right? What do you use for your animations, Empty Washer? was the reason I went to college. I wanted to do movies like Atlantis and Titan AE. But it is so time consuming, and I'm more an instant gratification artist. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do it. I'll tell you that. I'm thinking like maybe I could do like a higher res pixel art in the future and maybe animate that, but like I don't know. Yeah, I actually think you guys know my like weird like foam thing I often put my pen in. I don't use it when I'm doing left-handed art from the few times I've done that. But I think I learned about that from Kasem, and he saw that I think in the Disney Plus like animation video. You have a whip for me? That's pretty cool. Honestly, I probably should have had the grid showing so I could see. But I think that's like how big I normally do the neck. Okay. It makes me think of Calvin and how funny how when he uses like or when he does his sketching, he uses a program and he doesn't use any of the shortcuts. And I'm like, how? I'm already drawing on the wrong layer. That's fun. But I don't know. Wow. Like the Procreate program has 1, 2, because he travels a lot and can't take his ink anywhere. Are you saying he uses Procreate? I might have to turn on the I might turn on the grid because I can't see. Some people also use their like mouse, but I feel like my ability to use the mouse is a lot worse. That's not the grid I want. Shoot. But yeah, I don't know. How have y'all been? Have you guys been doing a lot of art or not so much? How have you guys been filling your time? Yeah, that's probably better for me, but I think it doesn't look great on the stream. I'm mostly using a rectangle tool and fill shortcuts. Not sure if that's an option. I'd like it to be, but I just don't think I'm as good at that with like primarily just using one hand, you know? And Procreate's kind of strange. Like I do a lot of like the kind of the gesture drawing, like just with like a normal pencil tool, and then I can go in and just pixel over it. Kind of animation. But you need to sit and focus on text. Is it like work projects? Took you a month to color? You're too slow? Aw. Well, I mean, was there a lot to color? Part of me is wanting or thinking like maybe of having Rex be at a side angle. MILF Hunter Extraordinaire, thank you for that notification not pop up. Or did it? Still adjusting to Washington. Are you liking it? I feel like I haven't been doing a lot of art, but I'm just doing less finish art where I do the color and such. Black and white a lot. I mean, are you doing like, I guess like line art and stuff? Or are you like, I mean, I feel like I would consider black and white art to be finished if it's finished, you know? You have a bad habit of starting a new one before finishing the prior one. I feel like most of us do, right? Practicing traditional, 2 to 3 hours a day on it, to be fair. I feel like doing it traditionally then makes a lot more sense as to why it could have taken longer too, right? I set out to do. You've been making comments, Drex. I see. I feel like, would it be a mistake to turn on like pressure sensitivity? It might work for right now. I'll say some of this is so annoying. Like, that's definitely not the lines I wanted to draw. I have to go. Yes, I am. Gotcha. I don't think I could handle being somewhere that's like rainy most of the time anymore. Like I never used to, or sorry, I used to think I could like deal with that well, but I don't know. I think I just like I guess not all clouds, just like a full sky of gray clouds. Probably be it. Oh my gosh. Hey, Halo. Thank for subscribing at tier 3 for 29 months. Oh my god. How are you doing? Did you just get off of work? And having mostly sunny days? I can't get the eraser to like work. Oh, pencil. There you go. There we go. I've always wanted to move to Seattle, but I've recently rethinking because I don't know if the gray gloominess will be good for me. Yeah, I feel like I've learned now it's not good for me. So it helps me sleep. So I love the rain. Yeah, same. Ah, Fatal. Thank you so much for subscribing. Makeup on fleek. I tried. I only had my left hand. Gotta start running here in a minute. Nice. Is that like been your routine lately? Ugh. Yeah, see, I'm also probably gonna change it. I think I don't know if I want something with less words. This definitely doesn't have less words. It's a different vibe. Maybe it's too sad. I don't know if I want that. Okay, I think I can do a radio of this. And we'll see. It might be Garbo. And you immediately work out. We got some pixel art. Yep. It does mess with people's heads. So invest in a sun lamp. Yeah. I mean, when it's cloudy, it's not cloudy right now, but I have to have my windows closed. But I'll sometimes just put on like my ring light and stuff and just sit there to be a little less like sad, I guess. Some dude. Man, I can't wait to work out again. There's so many things right too. Not what I want that fresh. I'm definitely looking forward to working out. I think that's been adding to like my lack of feeling anything because I see my friends and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the gym, and I'm like, that's be nice. I like tried to go in the gym a few days ago and it went well, but I think I was sweating too much. And I'm not supposed to sweat. So I decided I probably shouldn't try and keep going until I have the brace off my arm. Not really. Again, I'm not supposed to sweat. And I mean, I guess I did calf exercises yesterday, but I really haven't been doing much. So it'll be fun to go back into the gym. I'll probably get so sore. Next day, I'm gonna start repping 315 squats. That's great. I mean, what is it? Is it retraining? A lot of times you can get really good gains like that. Or I guess you'll notice pretty good gains. But yeah, I miss it. I mean, I don't know. I had just been like, it's been such a blur. I've just been sleeping most of the time. It's like a lot of times I like to clean and I can't even clean. Like I can do like one-handed dishes and that's it, really. Pixel boobas. And breathing, etc. Yeah. I think they also say though, in like generally you'll have to do more advanced training, right? I guess once you hit your plateau. I mean, everybody does, but I think that's what I've heard. Like most of my YouTube videos talk about is people who are retrained typically have to train more advancedly. Will these be animated too? Yeah, probably. I feel like the animation I'm definitely less into. I enjoy watching them like what do you call be animated and such, but I definitely lose motivation doing it. You've never plateaued before. Well, that's pretty dope for you. Or you stop making big strength gains. Well, the sky's really the limit. I guess I just don't know how much of. I don't think you're really into powerlifting, right? Here. Well, I've already done one. See if I can pull it back up. So my fish tank is clipping out of its little thing again, but fine. Leave it. That's what you did in high school? But that's not what you're doing now, though, right? You're doing more bodybuilding? Okay, this is one of the ones I did. And I guess I've done a lot of like pixel animation in the past, but all of that's lost to time at this point, I think. It was mostly like cats and their tails wiggling and such. And I was too lazy to build more frames, so at that point, it's going in. I guess it's called ping ponging. Yeah, weight loss is primary. Yeah. But if I was smarter, I would have like after that one, then I would do a different type of like backup animation and then have like a puff of smoke or something. But I lost my motivation. I was like, it's fine. I don't know. I probably could do something. Is it just too tedious to animate? I don't know. I just kind of found like managing the timeline was difficult with high amounts of pixels, and so I think in the future I would do it with like Aspirate, which is a pixel specific program. They have like they don't have layers. They only have a timeline. So at any point in the timeline, you have like I guess your different frames. So to me, that seems like it might be easier because the layers, and then the layers not matching what's on the frames was really confusing to me. You wanted to see the smoke? Yeah, I mean, I've learned an idea for how to do smoke. No, you didn't. I'd like to see it, though. My friend introduced you to Game Maker, and you made it a Mario knockoff game. Really? Tracing over some sprite sheets? That's pretty dope. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's pretty good. You got like a whole like little wiggle, little toe jiggle. Some high-res pixels right there. That was like another thing. It's like I've been watching a lot of these like videos from these pixel artists, and I'll say I think they're a lot more into like, I don't know, almost pixel art as a philosophy or like an art. I don't know how to describe it. They have all their own rules, I feel like, and so I don't know. A lot of them talk about how you should be really trying to like simplify things. And so I had been trying to find a balance between like small pixels and big pixels. It is so cute. Reminds me of Rex's proportions relay. Also, I know one pixel art Net Safe Work game, but as I looked at their pixel art more, I was like, they got a lot of pixels there. That's a lot of pixels. So I don't know. I'm like in between. I'm less than I think like Street Fighter. I don't know which one of the games it is, but I have less pixels than that. But I have more pixels than most other things right now. Because I also am like, I'm kind of doing like caricatured faces right now. But a lot of times, say in like the like I think it is too Turbo. But like in that Street Fighter, like the faces are more a suggested face, you know, again leaning into like the more artistic side of it. Like it's more hinted at with like a few carefully placed pixels, you know, versus it being like, oh look, there's my character and they have like pink and such eyes, right? I'm something of a pixel artist myself. I mean, I did that too to like get one of my color guides. I like shrunk one of my pictures down, and then it looked pretty good in pixels. I was like, God damn. I was like, maybe should I finish it like that? But I was like, I probably shouldn't. Oh, that's cute. B. Oh, those are more pixels though, or less pixels. A good number of pixels there. Yeah. Ubo should probably be bigger. But yeah. I feel like usually I'm usually a little quicker than this, you know, on my iPad. Is really small pixels, and then like the item screen is the high res idle animations. See, I like the idea of that too. Like having the lower res version of things. Like, and then having like the higher res stuff. Yeah, I don't know. The left hand, it it just doesn't really do the art part so much. Maybe I'm being hard on myself. I don't know. I struggle, I think, more to be creative. Like I've had like fun ideas for artwork and stuff I wanted to do, but it's like it's a high ask for my left hand. You know, like a weird remix. It's from like a DJ game, but I kind of like this. I mean, I like the Benny Benassi's like original one, but this is like a weird, sad version of it. It's pretty funny. By the way, I'm procrastinating on my commission so hard right now. After taking a break, don't think I'll do that again. Doesn't help. I feel so tired to draw lately too. I heard like a therapist guy talk about like people need to consider being tired an emotion, and a lot of times being tired might mean that like something is feeling not worth it in the moment. And that's like a reason why some people might feel tired. Does that make sense? Really did a bad job explaining it, but like they say like if you think about like how if something seems like too much work and not worth it, you might get tired as a result because you're not interested in doing the thing anymore. So it's like sometimes it's worth pushing through the tired because, you know, you're like, well, I think it is worth it, brain. Okay, I'm not gonna let you tell me that I'm tired. Does that make sense? Yeah. So and I'll say like for me, I definitely think like I'd have big bursts of being tired doing some work that I wasn't a big fan of. I'd just be like, sleep. Like I'd rather sleep than try and do the thing, but I don't know. Is what happened to you? Oh no, B. That sucks. But I feel like just setting a plan sometimes and just getting the thing done can help. Because it's usually not so bad. Because like the thing is, like, say taxes. Like sitting down and just doing the taxes is really exhausting. Because you don't want to do it probably. You're just tired always. Yeah. Well, see, and then it's like I can usually be pretty tired, but say if I'm doing something that seems fun or exciting, I'm not tired. And I'll typically have like an endless reserve of energy as long as I'm engaged with the thing. But if I'm like not interested in it, then I immediately am like passing out. It's also like, I don't know, I have this weirdness with like food in the morning. Like if I want to be productive in a day, I can't eat. At least not early. Because the moment I like eat a breakfast or something, I'm like out. Dude, you too? Really? MB, thank you so much for subscribing to Tier 2 for 29 months. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So like today, I mean, I've been up for like 3 hours, you know? So it's not like a big, I don't know. It's not like I've really been up very, very long, but I haven't eaten, I guess. I did bring a granola bar. Granola bar. But yeah. It's like if I decided, because it's like sometimes I'll be like motivated to eat, and then the moment I've eaten, I'm asleep again. And then, you know, sometimes I really think about it and I get weirded out because I'm like, yes, life is about finding your next meal and then sleeping and then finding your next meal. Like I said, I've like felt like a weird NPC for the last like 2 weeks. Where I'm like, I'm asleep again. Oh, I'm awake again. Oh, I'm at my desk doing a lot of nothing. Fine. But then there was a part of me like, well, you know, I could at least do nothing with you guys. Maybe. It might be more fun than not. You need to go ahead and make that. I feel like some of these pixels, though, they're starting to develop. I'll say maybe the hip is too high. See, it's hard to like make a good-looking dumpy, I feel. With the pixels. Unless like maybe I did like a proper, more proper like side view. To reject new race. It's returned to the old gods. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I was thinking because there was a part of me that was like, oh yeah, I'll still be able to draw. Like I had these pictures and I had like high expectations of like getting them done, but I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought I could do some art after the surgery with my right hand. I don't know. So I think it was like a little hard for me, like realizing like, oh, well, I actually can't do that at all. I might do a more similar pose to like Jack over there with like the legs together. I'll also say, like my left hand, I have much better like pressure sensitivity. Like I'm much more like careful. And look, I also hold the pen like a normal person. Versus like when I'm doing my right hand, I have like the weird claw grip. So I'm like, you know, if I had to do left-handed art in the future, like if I can train it better, I feel like I'd be at a less likely risk of losing, or not losing, but damaging that hand as badly. Of being a little optimistic. We'll pull out the old CRT to work off. Good looking Kirby though, thank you. I went through a name change and was, in case you remember, not. Hi, I'm Milky. Both names are valid either way. Oh, hey, Milky. Welcome back then. What inspired the name change? I used to do the claw grip and then forced to do myself to do a normal grip. I know. I like think back to when like my grandma was teaching me how to write, and she would yell at me that if I didn't hold the pen right, she was gonna start like having to revert to like the old school, like hitting your wrist until you held the pen right. But I was like, that sounds like a challenge, and then I buckled down even harder, I think. And you know, I take it back. If I could do it right, I would not hold the pen like that. Gosh darn. Everyone has with my name. And the part you really wanted to change. I gotcha. Don't like that. Maybe we'll do more of like a. Okay, I see it. I see what now. We got some potential pixels happening. I have this like going like forward. Do this one down. And we'll have maybe a little dumpy. And I've also been trying to like adjust their heights a little bit for like each character, because Ramona's supposed to be like 5 foot, and then Rhonda is like 6'7", and then MB's character Jack is 6'3". Come on, Pen. So it's been a little fun, like setting up all the different heights. Because this will be like, honestly, my first character lineup, which is a little bit funny. Oh man, Dark Artist. Thank you for the raid. Were you working on your Kimberly more? Let me see if I can shout you out. Slash shout out. Dork. Y'all, if you're not already following Dark Artists, you really should. Their art's pretty great. AKI. I don't know what that is. I'm curious. I'm gonna need to go take a peek. After I can't have a nice stream. Take care, Fatal. Thanks for swinging by. Oh, another one of them? I wanted to draw one of the characters before my surgery, but I ran out of time. Ah, shoot. I didn't even I just I'm sorry. I didn't even shout you out. I shouted out Dort Artist. Oops. Sorry, I'm typing with my left hand. Very cool. Is Dort? I did it right? Did I? Oh, it was envy. I was like, who's Dort? The legs like that. So just real like thin legs. B, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Dork. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hey Kaiser. But yeah, I'm just trying to do pixel art. What has it been? It's been like an hour plus, and I've drawn this much. It's a slow process. Looks wonderful. Thank you. Have a good nap, Dork. Yep. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like there's a few streamers that they just stream at times, and I'm like, I don't know where they must be, or just like how bad their schedule is. Little chicken legs. I'm gonna go grab another drink. Okay, I'm out. So I'll be right back. Go follow Dork. And I'll see you guys in a second. BRB. Also, my poor fish tank. Ignore it. It's like it's green because it's always green, but it's like extra green right now because I can't like clean it. So it'll be soon, hopefully. All right, BRB. You can see what I mean. It's pretty crusty. I'm back. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this techno remix of Pon de Replay is very good. Like, I feel like it's not adding or changing enough about it. No, I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, and this one's, I don't know. Same. Yeah. I mean, I liked the one that I started my playlist with, which is Praise the Lord. But I felt like it was doing something unique enough compared to the original song. But like Pandan de Replay is like, I don't know. It wasn't fancy enough, you know? Used to see how these turn out. I shall crash for now. Oh, take care, Dark. Wanting another salamander tank. Really? I don't know many people who keep salamanders. Yeah, and this one's not very good either, you know? I think this one's also very repetitive, but whatever. It's at least a song. Like, that's unique. What are you up to today, MB? Are you gonna be streaming later? Oh, happy Friday, everyone. I forgot to say that. I mean, not that I like really make a big deal out of a Friday, but you know, Friday. Most people try and do something. Hey, URW. You moved on up onto 7-Up. Yeah, I mean, I think 7-Up is probably my second favorite like soda now compared to like that Diet Coke. But I've mostly been doing caffeine-free Diet Coke. So I don't know. A lot, I think. I mean, there's like normal Coke. And then I think, I don't know if they'd already discontinued it, but there was like the Splenda Coke, and then there was Coke Zero, and then Coke Zero has like its flavors like cherry and vanilla. And then for a while they were trying out like flavors on Diet Coke, which was pretty decent actually, but they discontinued it. I'll probably have her in like her platform shoes probably. Oh, you know, I liked the Starlight. She hated it, so she gave it to me. I enjoyed it. I thought it tasted kind of like Starburst. But it's like I wouldn't drink it to have a Coke. You know, it was too different. It's like when I want a Coke, it's a very specific desire. Is that doing what I want it to? Okay, the leg is kind of like out but in. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe that looks bad. I'm also like so generic. It's like all of these characters have fairly similar poses because what I've done so far. Hey Arca, how's it going? I liked it. It was a bit like vanilla with a twist. I don't know if I could tell that. How are you doing, Arca? Arm. I don't know why. It just randomly has been more achy lately. And I think they're saying that it's the muscles maybe starting to recover. I actually asked them because I was getting nervous about it. Like if it was a normal healing or if something was terribly wrong. And who knows, there could still be something terribly wrong. But I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. Wow. I'd like the hip to look like be more, is it anterior tilt? But I don't think I can portray it with the pixels. I don't got enough pixels. You thought Dork sounded different? Hello. Come in. Yeah, the arm's good. Good enough, I think. I have my next appointment on Monday. So we shall see if it's good or not. I'm scared. I have a feeling that like once I start physical therapy, it's probably gonna hurt a lot. It'd be hella cute. So I did actually. But again, that's not on my. I have like a super dank video. I don't have it on my computer. Good luck with people. Hope it goes well. Thank you. Pain is good. It reminds us we're still alive. Yeah, I mean, I vibe with that sometimes. To show the one. Yeah, but I felt like that was like a weird angle. I could. Let's see. I open it in a new tab. Okay. Really? Okay, I did. Okay. Hold on. And then I swap over to. I'm sorry, y'all. For the dankness. And it's like also sideways. I don't know how to like correct it. Hopefully you can see this. And just rotate your head to watch it. But I feel like I had a decent amount of like, what do you call it? Like the dragging stretch. I think I had a decent amount of stretch on the tail. At like the furthest points, I feel. Dork sounds exactly like Pixie IRL. Oh man, what an honor would it be to be Dork. So hella cute. Thank you. Kickstarter for the game win. I don't know. I have game ideas, but I don't have a lot of like programming understanding, you know? Solo. Thank you for the 100 bits. How's it going? Super cute. Thank you. Oh man, so thank you for 100 more bits. You gotta make it 200? I appreciate it. Thank you. Why do you have to make it 200? Experience? Oh, I see. Experience with programming. I mean, I think there's some programming, like, I guess they're games kind of that help you make games, but I don't really. Hi, I'm a game dev. Solo, I've been such a not gym rat. I cry. Let me find my phone. I had my friend take a video of me last time I was in the gym, but I won't show it because I think your face is in it. Okay. But I have a nice dumb looking picture, but I don't know if I want to post it. Should I post it? Y'all want to see it? I'm making a dumb face. Hide the face. I'll post it. 1 second. It's like hard to post things. Discord. I'll put it in stream chat, okay? Stream. Okay. I was using a safety bar. And I had to do lightweight. I don't know. We were just not sure how well I'd handle it. Okay. If you want to go see it, it's in the Discord. Little lightweight. I think I did like 15 pounds. Maybe I did 20? I think I only did like 15. What your juicy dreams? Oh, requests are closed at the time? I see. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of why, like, those, like, game maker, RPG maker type of things seem like they make sense. How was your run? See my cringe. She does it with one arm. Yeah. I mean, those squats were, I mean, they felt easy. But, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up having to use that bar anyway, for a while to do my squats, just because I think, like, getting my arms off to the side is gonna probably be a struggle for a while. Unless I go, like, ultra wide. But okay. I, like, for a little while, I was doing a real close grip because I'd always, like, push my elbows out. But I don't think I'll be able to do that on my other hand for a little bit. 90 out. Woo! I've heard that it's hot outside, but, you know, I haven't been outside so long. I'm sweating. Some dedication to the squat. I know. MB and I were gonna start some, like, I don't even know. What'd you say, MB? Like a league of buff artists? I gotta get buff first, but you know. The league of buff artists. Yep. We have to become so that we are. I know. Well, you know, MB, maybe if we work out, like, you know, and do art, we'll be more consistent, right? And we'll actually do our figure drawing together. Loba for short. Athletes is working out when you think about it. I mean, it's true. Pop rocking made you want to replace a day with learning how to break dance? That'd be pretty sick. I mean, I think you could do it. I like had some pole dancing, but I don't think I can even. Nope. We just practice left-handed. But I say that, but I really just want to shuffle. I'm just so not coordinated. That's it. I lack a lot of coordination. Cringe, now we buff. I mean, yeah, that'd be fun. We'd have the sickest shirts, you know? Tree trunks. I know. I feel like body dysmorphia goes pretty like hand in hand with probably working out. Like a little bit, I'll say. Like I feel like a lot of people, they're not like, maybe they don't hate their bodies, but they probably aren't satisfied with their body. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get big. Wish she had some bigger calves. I want to put on the grind for some bigger calves too. Must get bigger by the day. Some nice ratios. You really do want some nice thighs. I think it's good as long as it's proportional. That's my thought. Like, you do gotta work the calves if you're gonna have some nice thighs. You know? For sure. Bottom heavy. Or top heavy. I mean, I don't mind being a little bottom heavy myself, but you know. You just want flexibility and no pain. And a mailman's and some New Balances. That's funny. I think I'm just gonna start doing like my calves like every day. Every day I go to the gym. For a little while at least. We'll see how much I hate that. It's the holding strong, nice. Okay, I'm gonna say how dumb I am, and don't judge me. But anatomy's hard, okay? But like, I don't think I fully understood that your rib cage is like fully covered in muscle. You know? I just didn't know that. Because I'm like, yeah, I see ribs, right? Like, workouts are not fun. I disagree. I think they're like the best day. You ever eat ribs? Okay, MB. I don't know. I just thought like, well, I'm not wrong. Because there's a lot of the meat underneath the rib. There's like usually a lot less meat on the top of the rib, right? But it's like if you get swollen enough, I guess your serratus bulk out, I guess. You know what I mean? No. I blame bad art books. Mm-hmm. You never really thought about it? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What's the point, Kafrika? Doesn't work? I don't know. I've heard that, like, you gotta have enough dedication to just keep doing the calf work. However, I've heard that calves are the most, like, pointless sometimes to be, like, excessively big. But, you know, I'm not doing it for, I don't know, practicality, you know? Excuses. But yeah. I would like some bigger calves. I had a friend tell me. And I'll say that maybe they were projecting because I was offended. But they were like, yeah, you know, we just got bad calf genes, you know? And I'm like, I reject this. You know, I don't want to be defined by my weak calf genes. I mean, I think like my mom has really good calves, so it's like I don't know. I don't know if I buy that, you know? Cheap ribs are amazing. I aim for strength and performance, and if it looks nice, that's a bonus. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm not the opposite, but I definitely I'm prioritizing aesthetics, and then strength and health and all that are a nice side. That is lucky. Curse of the artistic eye. It really is. Oh man, and it's like I feel like as much as like going to the gym and staring at like all the people's bodies, I guess you're not supposed to do that nowadays, right? But I feel like I've had a lot more acceptance of like how, say, butt muscles look, because when you're an artist, I can't even draw it to show you guys. I can hint at it, but like, say the side view. You know, you got your waist, right? And your hips. Imagine that those are matching. I can do that. So like, you know, you have your hips, okay? Those aren't the biggest. Hold on. Let me do it again one more time. Here we go. So that's just as bad. Oh yeah. Left hand, what's it doing? Imagine some like big hips. There you go, okay? I feel like I'm just more understanding of I guess just that like certain areas are harder to fill out. Certain areas lay a little flatter than you'd expect, you know? Not that you couldn't draw them, but it's like that's where you're gonna have to do some heavy lifting to get some changes in it. The left hand is doing its thing. It just does its thing. Sucks being an artist because I'll stare at people and they don't think I'm and I hope they don't think I'm checking them out. I'm just studying their anatomy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always staring at people's anatomy, you know? You and me both. Yeah. Strictly just anatomy. There was one person at my gym, and I feel like I'm only just now getting anywhere near close, but they had like the perfect butt. Okay? They had the perfect butt. Like really good like top hip size and then max out size. You know? The right plumpness. And they knew it. They knew they had the best butt. One of my friends asked her, like, what do you do for your butt exercises? And they're like, oh, you know, I think it just comes naturally to me. And then I'm like, okay. Don't want to share your booty hacks? Okay, cool. Her IG? Yeah, I don't have her IG. To handle the truth. I'm not saying she ain't blessed. I'm just saying she works her booty every time she goes into the gym. So it's like all I got is like watching her do all her booty exercises. And I know she's doing them. She does them like, I think what she said is she does glute exercises every time she goes in the gym, regardless of what she's working out. So, you know, asked to do a workout with her. I don't think she wants to. That's my vibe I've gotten from her, is that she didn't want to interact. Too cool. IG is old school. OF is the new IG. Oh my gosh. They gotta stay above the rest. Yeah, they definitely, they be popping in the best ways. Like, it's not too much, and it's not enough. Right amount. And then that's it. Good butt. Mm-hmm. And ask him what he does to get that height. It's a consistent booty. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. They got the booty hacks. And I was curious. Gotta save the money, yeah. Let's see. Can I get this pixel? Oh, maybe it was better without it. No, it probably needs it. Up to me and was talking about booty. Are we talking about booty? Oh, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I need someone to spend money on. Oh my god. That's good. Are you actively working right now? Or are you on a break? I assume you're probably on a break of some sort. You know, if I compare sizes, I definitely messed up with her proportions. I'm gonna duplicate this. Is that right? Oh, work hasn't started for you yet? Gotcha. How do you make a pixel grid on Photoshop? In the top of your Photoshop, you have a button that says View, and you go into that and you click Show, and then you say Show Pixel Grid. I feel like, I don't know, I'll put her in like a bunny suit for now. Just because, well, for one, it'd probably look cute. And then two, I think it would actually help us like be able to visualize the three-dimensionalness of it. Time to hit it. All those butt talk got you pumped up for a leg day. Let's go. Good luck with your recovery. Thank you. Have a good leg day. Oh, shoot. That was the eraser. I was like, wow, that just picked the exact same color as my background. feel like close to being right. What's happening in chat? But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for lifting again. But I'm also excited to do art, like with my other hand again. That should probably be the best. I mean, we'll see if it's like if it's in too much pain or not, or if I can just like resume to a fairly normal existence or not. But if you really must know. And then we need a little shadow here. You know, I keep messing up and trying to put the shadow on like the opposite side of all of the other ones. You like my sweater? Thank you. It's a brewery. It's also huge, but it's pretty comfy and it like fits my brace decently without it stretching out too badly. That's fun. It's fun too. That's the name of my horse. Sweetwater. But I like it a lot. It's so soft. It's kind of like, it's almost similar to like a towel texture, but fuzzy. However, it like spreads lint terribly. Can we full screen it? Sure. You want to see it? Did you break your arm or is it carpal tunnel? Or what they call it. I think there's only a shrimp. 2 shrimp. Big sweater comfy. Yep. But yeah, I didn't break it. I had a ulnar nerve submuscular transposition surgery. So that's them taking your ulnar nerve, which is like the funny bone nerve, and putting it on the front of my arm. It's a little bit funny whenever I like go out. I think people do ask me like, "Oh, what happened?" And I'm like, "Nothing really, just a surgery." The more ouchy the surgery, yeah. But I think I don't know. I guess it could look like a broken arm, or I guess it probably does. Why are you not average? Don't average. Just think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it was strange to me first time somebody asked. Is shot by a kangaroo. Yeah. The left hand was for fun? No. I just can't use my left hand right now. Can you guys see? I think I'm only just now. It's like darker than my other hand. And I think it's like got weird blood flow or something right now. Almost lost you. You know, that was a little bit sad. So this time when I woke up from my surgery, I didn't see any of my friends, or like, not by actually seeing them. It's like I didn't imagine I saw them. But when I woke up, I'm like, oh, we're done with the surgery. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, did it go well? They're like, yeah, it did. They're like, cool. I just start crying. And they're like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just happy. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm so happy I'm not dead. Or like, I don't think I'm dead, you know? And I didn't tell them that part because that's the crazy part. But it was a relief. I was just like, oh, it's so great to be alive. I had a great anesthesiologist. Last time I was nauseous after my surgery, but this time I was like completely fine. Zero nausea. Nausea. Just tell us. Didn't they tell you at least? No. They just kept getting worried because like I would just sit there and just start sobbing or crying. And they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just happy. Hi, my worker. Spray your hair and she got you right in the ear. Just happy to be alive. You gotta go. Take it easy, Solo. Thanks for swinging by. You don't do well with people who cry and have boundaries. Yeah. It's hard. That's hard. It's like seeing somebody who's crying and you're like, I'd like to hug you, but I don't think I should. Zombie Lucky, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. How's it going? Did the stream die? Oh. I mean, I saw it getting pixelated, but at least on my end, it looks like it's still good. Saved. Yeah, I think it's fine. Are there people who cry and don't want hugs? A brief F, but we're good now. I think so. I mean, maybe they do want a hug, but they'll never ask for a hug. There's a lot of people like that, I think. But I guess that's why it's good to offer. Like, do you want a hug? That doesn't look right to me. This has been very, I feel mid. Not very good. I know who's doing the hugging. See, it'd just be so nice if I could just draw the lines. Not even it. I'm using my right hand right now, so it's wildly better. Even with the limited mobility. I feel like my shoulder is gonna be so buff though after all of this. It's like always sore. And I think it's like I hold the shoulder up. From who you wouldn't want to hug. I guess that's where the confusion is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'll just, I'll just cry if I feel like I need to cry. I might try and go somewhere where I'm not as visible. Off shoulder, limp arm. I know. It's gonna be sad for a bit. I'm here gonna take a break from work. It's when you get to do your crying sessions. Yeah. I think I've had, I don't know. Driving's a pretty good, I don't know, mental therapy at times. I didn't even shadow for Mugustiu? Why is that? Vouch. The 3 times I've cried in the last 15 years, I wanted to teleport to a different dimension and then come back after I'm done. No hugs. Maybe that's how you're raised. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, or I don't know, not a lot of people, but I know people who they cry when they're feeling a strong emotion. And so they're not usually sad when they're crying. They could be like very angry and not be able to like, I don't know, do anything about it, so they cry, you know? Oh, whatever it was called. Yeah. Did I just listen to this? I'll go find something else. I'll do the funk. That'll be fine. Yeah, you cry too when you're angry. I just cry. How'd you hurt your arm? I don't know. It I developed, I guess, cubital tunnel and carpal tunnel, and so I had a surgery to decompress the nerves. And they had to do a revision surgery on my elbow just now. But yeah, I mean, I didn't hurt it. It just kind of happened. And I don't know if it's like something I could have avoided or if it was like destined. But I'm thinking with my insurance, I might try and get my other surgery done because I might actually get some coverage for the next surgery. So I might do the same surgery but on my left arm. And then hopefully I would just do the one that they did on this arm, but on this one. And then hopefully I won't need to have 2 surgeries again. It'll just be the one. I'm thinking I might try and do that this year. And hopefully that should be pretty easy for me, you know? But I don't know. That's just something I'm thinking about. Pondering, really. One day in an alley, the cast on. Her default outfit, and generally, what she would wear, it would be very covered. Oh, I see. So, just jarring. Ain't having to try and masturbate with my non-dominant arm. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. You know, you didn't hear it from me. But, you know, you're not even supposed to hold vibrating objects after these surgeries for a while. So, you know, that's a thing. But what was the issue prior to surgery? So, after I had the decompression surgery, that is when they pretty much cut all of the fascia that holds. Show you my elbow. This one might be ashy. It's hard to apply lotion, okay? So the nerve is here, and they go in and cut away all the fascia, like all the way up your bicep, and like all the way down your arm like this way. And for a lot of people, that's a good enough option. It decompresses the nerve as much as it needs to be. But in my situation, the nerve started bouncing over this bone here. And whenever it would happen, it would cause more inflammation. And so, yeah, they had to do another surgery. And so what they do is they take the nerve that's here and they they wrap it around to go this way. So it goes over the front of your arm instead of the back half. So you no longer have a funny bone nerve. It's just on the inside. But they also had to cut my muscles under here to put the nerve underneath it. So that I guess, so the nerve was bouncing around, and that's what I had to, like, the issue was before I had to get the surgery. Oh my god, I find it funny that they specify vibrating objects. Yeah. Well, to be fair, there are plenty of non-sexual ones, though, too, like toothbrushes and mixers. Yeah, there's a lot of vibrating objects. But yeah, it's, I guess, not great for nerves during recovery. The more you know. You don't usually get vibrating toothbrushes. Decompression. So, do you know what carpal tunnel is? Carpal tunnel is inflammation causing swelling, and it compresses the nerve. So the decompression surgery, say for your carpal tunnel, is they go through and they cut the ligament that like holds your muscles down, or sorry, holds your nerves down there. So that's the decompression, is they just relieve whatever is pressing on the nerve, because you have, I mean, everything is being compressed in your body by like fascia at least. So they clear it out. Drop it onto the thrust. No need for hand holding. Yep. Good point. TikTok music. I know this one's a bop. Hey y'all, I heard from Pixie. What? I'm trying to think. I'm hoping that I might just have her like kind of doing a weird little side view. Like standing sideways slightly. I feel like I need to make her head a little wider though to match the others. Oh, you didn't know the details of it? Yeah. So it's just the carpal tunnel surgery. Like if people have an issue with their carpal tunnels, then they have a decompression surgery. And the carpal tunnel, the exit you take at the airport. Gave them a little walk animation, and they walked across the bottom of the stream like stream avatars. I mean, that would be pretty dope, but I have no clue how to do. I'm gonna need my right hand, I think, if I'm gonna do more advanced animations. Gonna head off. Good luck with your recovery. Aw, thank you, Zombie Lucky, also for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Take it easy. Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah, doing idle. Yeah, I can do idols, I think. You say that, Halo. It'd be way more than 3 or 4 frames. Like, let me send it to you. I did one for MB. Or say, even the tail wiggle I did, that was like at least 20 frames. Or at least 8. You think so? But yeah, for each like little, because like you can play a certain amount of frames per second, and so for that jack I did, that I showed you guys earlier, that was, I think I was doing 4 frames per second, or 3 or 4 frames per second. So I think there were like 20 plus frames. Not all of them had a unique animation, I guess. But for the hand movement, there was definitely like a unique animation for each of those. There's also 60 frames per second these days. R8. No, I'm not very advanced. Got the contract, the up, the passing, the down, the stride. That's for each leg. Well, an idea for another time. it's like, okay, for Ramona, the like redhead dog, I had wanted to do like her animation. I wanted her to bring her feet together and then like bounce on her tiptoes for a second. But she's a lot because I gotta like manage her tail wiggle, and I also gotta manage her feet. I don't know, stressful. Is there a style to this kind of instrument? I don't know. In the song, I don't know. It's just like most funk music does this like sound. I think I need to shift my angle. We're having too much, I think, 3/4 view. Make her taller. See, this is the thing that like Procreate doesn't have. Like, I mean, it does, but it's just not super easy. Like their selection tool. At least not with the pixels. See, I'm just not able to like get the dumpy I'm looking for on Rex right now. Like, I feel like if I do too many more pixels, it's like too much, you know? Hey, Scott, thank you. That looks to be quite the booty you're planning for that figure. She's about to fall over. Oh no, she's supposed to have a bit more of a dumpy than this. See, that's too much. But you want it to go into the hamstring nicely. You know, I do miss the caffeine though. With just like only caffeine-free drinks. I think it is. I mean, I might be able to even go bigger. I feel like the bigger your hamstring is, the bigger your butt can be. That's also true. I'm gonna pull the back. See, it's nice and Procreate. I can just like tap things and it'll do things. Okay, hold on. No, I know what to do. Move the shoulders. And then I'll keep closer to the proportions I'm wanting for Rex. With the donk at your gym? I mean, Rex has a bit of a booty. And I'm using my other characters as like a guideline for previous pictures I've drawn. Because it's like, Rhonda's got some massive hips here. And then so does Jack. And Rex isn't far behind them in how big her hip and butt is. So I gotta try and bring her out. Because Ramona is still also a bottom heavy character, but she's just so much smaller. Rhonda is just... Oh, Ramona is just small? Yeah. But I kind of wanted Rex to be doing something unique or more interesting in this pose. Or at least different than the other ones. I have her bend her leg. There's some weird lyrics. Actually, I think I like that angle specifically. I'll have it. We're going to her tiptoe. You know, doing pixel art like this reminds me a lot more of like traditional drawing. I feel like when you do that a lot, like sometimes you'll look at your like blank page of paper and eventually you'll start seeing some weird like forms developing in stuff that's not even drawn yet. I think that's good. Or at least I can start trying to like render out the like separating out the different forms a little bit. I swear, just trying to find the right brush is like the hardest part. On your anatomy? Yeah. For sure. Because, like, there are things that it's like subtleties that you would want to capture, but you don't have enough pixels to capture it. Or you have to decide how important is that to the form or not. And kind of the way I'm doing it too is it's like I'm not doing a lot of like gradients really. Pixie with the blank page hallucinations. Do you ever get that, Scott? Is it just me? I don't know. That was always a very normal thing for me in my pixel or my art. But it does make me think a little bit too about like how it might be to be more of a new artist, like looking for the right shortcut and all these things. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in a little bit of a gradient here. Been a while since I've drawn traditionally, but I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's like just how I used to do a lot of art. Like I could see the eyes and the faces in the page. Traditional or digital art has not been like that as much. Do you mean traditionally? No, but I use my iPad, which is I would say the most similar digital art that is similar to like pixel or traditional. I wish, got you, yes. No. No. I think I'm gonna go to my family's farm. A baby horse was born. Unnamed, I think, at this point still, but I'm gonna go see that. And then after I'm back Monday, I'll get my brace off and I'll be able to do nice showers again. And I think I can actually start lifting once I can sweat. But specifically because I can't go into the can't I can't do it in digital, if that makes sense. Yeah. No more stinky. I know. I mean, I have to like put my arm in like a big bag, and it's just not the same. I can't just like sit and like let the water like, you know, I can't have my whole moment in the shower. I just have to kind of be like, oh, I gotta get myself clean and get out. Can't just sit in the shower. A big bag. That's good. Hello. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the workout again. But my hair has been like, it's so stressful. Maybe not stressful, but it's like I had to get my sister to like braid my hair. One of the days I like washed it because I was like, it's gonna become a mess and such. So it's like you can kind of see I have like kind of have waves in it right now, and that's just because I can barely manage to like braid my hair down one side of my head, and that's just how I've been like maintaining my hair. Otherwise, because I can't really brush it easily. They asked what color cast I wanted, and I chose blue because it was your favorite color, and it happened to be waterproof, so you could take baths normally. That's good. Yeah, the thing is, I guess the incision, they don't want that to get wet. You know, I guess it could cause infections and stuff. So, save it. Halo, you say that, but you've never seen me with short hair, and I feel like anybody who ever says that to me, they don't know. I've done short hair. I've done like buzz cut short hair, and it's not for me. It ain't for me. I'll tell you that. You look good. Envy, shh. You don't even know. It was so bad, Envy. Show us a short hair pic? Nah. Those pics can die. They could not resurface and I'd be happy. I think I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Have you heard this thing like people talk about how like how they think they were prettier in like their 20s and stuff compared to like later? And I'm like, I don't know. I was just so I feel like when I look at my pictures nowadays, I'm like, I look so much prettier than I did back then. So I don't get those same, I guess, vibes. But I've watched a lot of those YouTube shorts where that's their thing. I look up at long hair. Yeah, and not everybody can have, I guess, thick, long hair like I can. So I don't know. I feel happy to have it. I will say I'm pondering cutting it though. Like, probably to here at some point, or even here. But I don't know. We'll be honest. I don't need you to be honest. I know how it looks. I know it looks bad. I've matured. No, because let me even look at 11. Yeah. No, my hair wouldn't even look like that, which is the worst part. It would be like, go find a picture. I'd look like this guy. This is gonna end up being like a massive or something. That's a big image. Try to show you, but it's... Yeah, I'd look like this guy. Because I have Asian hair. And it doesn't lay flat unless it's long. And so it just sticks out. It wouldn't even be like 11 because hers was laying like flat, and I guess it was also like a wig. But mine would just be like poof, like just puffed up. It was awful. Is that a puffer fish? It is. It's a pea puffer. Specifically setting on Clip or Procreate or on its own software. This is just Photoshop. Go hello. You hate that your hair grows out like a chia pet? Yeah, that's like how mine is too. If I had it short, it just sticks out. And it was so upsetting. Because it's like, I saw these pictures and I feel like I should have known because the hairdresser was like, kind of warning me. They're like, I don't know if your hair is gonna lay like how you're expecting it to lay. I'm like, no, just cut it. And then I was so sad. And I had to live with that sadness for like a good year. Oh, I did show an example. But yeah, not for me. Hey, Hobby Mare. Demo rule? Thank you for following. Was it a dare? No, I wanted it. I liked pixie cuts. But I've learned I don't like pixie cuts on me. If I looked good, I would be more interested in it. But I just don't think it looks very good. Like... I'm wondering... when I had like purple hair. Because I've done short and then like long fronts. Kind of like, I was trying to, similar to like Makoto from Ghost in the Shell. But that was like when I was like 16. Maybe the hairdresser did a bad job. No, because even as it grew out, it was just the way my hair is. Help you? I don't know what this one is. It's in, if you Google it, 1 hour of unusual funk. Number 2. That was me when I get haircuts. I would get my hair cut and then straightened, but I had to come to the point with what the cut would look like once it reverted to its curly. See, and I wanted to get a perm to do the hair better, maybe. Because that would be how I had to style it to like make it just not just be straight out. So I would like usually have to curl it, and I asked to perm it, and then the hairdresser was like, no, I really just don't think that would work for you. And I'm like, okay, Sag. Shaving my hair all the way, but sometimes I'm afraid of the look of it short. They fade all around and then the back, but on the top untouched. So the top is like a good 5 inches long, I'd say. Nice. I cut my friend's hair the other day. I gave her, I think it's called like a butterfly cut. And I think it turned out nicely. She has some nice like face framing layers and such. Extra work to add volume. I know. It's such a pain. Like, my hair so flat. However, what the day I had my sister braid my hair, somehow she had like added so much volume to my hair. I felt like I looked like I had a pompadour. I was like, God damn, this volume. With the hairdresser side eyes your vision. I know, I've also been told like I can't do blue hair by my hairdressers. I'm kind of also like an old fart, I think, at this point in my life, where I think I like colorful hair on other people, but probably not on me anymore. I don't know. No blue hair? Yeah, they said it would wash me out. They're probably right. But they're like, nah, it probably wouldn't look good on your skin tone. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, what about pink? And they're like, let's just do purple. You think I'm, well, but I also think it's making me look a little different. It doesn't help. I put on like, kind of like a dark taupe colored lipstick, and I think that's adding to it. Drink purple Gatorade fast. What does that mean? I probably would though. You know what was kind of sad? Is I'm not allowed to hold objects that are heavier than a coffee cup, but it's like this cup is definitely heavier than a coffee cup. Unless you got like a massive coffee cup, but I'm not supposed to hold things like that, you know? I can't hold my soda pops or nothing. Seems like it'd just stay black. It works. I mean, this is all it being colored like lightly. Because my normal hair color is like this color. So it does. You just have to bleach it. I mean, you can't just apply it to like the natural hair. You gotta like damage your hair first to apply the color, you know? I feel like that was too Like, I want the face to be just slightly wider than it is. Mm, where? Literally just finding the, like, brush has been the hardest part. Or, like, the tools. Okay, that looks better. Oh, to add arms. Do a new layer, though. I feel like I typically like that. Do them as green. Something more petite with the hand, maybe. I can. Nothing would recolor your hair? Guess I don't know what you mean. I have also considered painting my hair. But I think same as you, Pixie. Looks cool on other people, but wouldn't on me. Well, I don't know if I don't think it'd look cool. I don't think I'd like it anymore. Like, I was more into trying to be edgy, I think, when I was a kid. Um, but I just don't really, I don't know. I'd rather look a little bit more, I guess, natural, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Green arm's always cool. But yeah, I can kind of see like the shrugging animation now. And I just tried to like touch screen my tablet. Hey, Annafir. Liz. I'm trying. How are you doing? You can tell who it is. So you're doing great. Oh, thank you. Actually having a job right now, really? Is it related to the like agriculture stuff? At least in like I think one of the previous things you've told me. That's good. I mean, it looks good, I think, to me. I think I got the right amount of height. And she could probably... Well, I guess not. She's probably a good height. Of a local government? Oh, that's pretty cool. Interesting. I hope that's been going well. F, did it die? Oh no. Is it back? I don't know what's wrong. It's saying like the bitrate's really bad. I don't know. I guess it could be my internet. I think I've been having like weird, I don't know. I've been having some instability in my internet these last few days. Maybe that could be some of it. Is that too close? That doesn't look good. Maybe I'll just have to add more space to the other side. Yeah, so always I have to sneeze it. I know. I guess I do that. Throttling most definitely. But the internet sounds rough too. Yeah. I don't know. It's still seeming like the bit rate's pretty low. Or unstable. Maybe. I feel like I could probably make her torso or her legs a bit longer, and I'm gonna bring her shoulder. down a smidge. Yeah, it's like everything I do has to just be like slightly slower. I made her too tall. Fine. Alrighty, y'all. I think I might dip for now. I don't know when I'll stream again, but I'm gonna try and stream at least after Monday. You'll see me again. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Take care. I don't know if I know anybody who streams right now. I don't know if anybody is streaming right now. At Kuya, are they still streaming? Oh, yes, they are. Okay. I'm gonna go send you guys to Kuya. They're an awesome artist, and they're really good if you have, like, you know, in-depth art questions, because they're like a pro. So go say hi. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Yeah, appreciate it. Let me see if I can set up the raid. Here, hand. I'll try. I'll try. I think I'm hot. I expect my room to be, I think, cooler than it is. Wait, they're raiding me? No. I raid first. All right, y'all. Bye, take it easy. Take it easy, guys. Bye. Bye.